Hi, I'm the Wandering Newbie. It's time for more Record Keeper. Today, we have the, I'm a little late, I'm a little behind schedule, Christmas and all that. FF12 event, Unswayed by Phantoms, and, you know, the follow-up, Blood Rain. It's another one, it's very similar to the previous 13 one that we had, where a whole lot of Sid missions, in a very short event, mostly all one-stage boss fights. Anywho, the boss rush is Daedalus and Pandemonium. Oh, Christmas happened. Excuse me. Big takeaways from this boss rush is that they're very omni-resistant, except for the one thing that they're weak to, which is a bit of an irregularity for boss rushes. They don't usually get that super resistant, but Holy Wind or non-elemental will do the trick for you. Does 12 really do that much? I don't know. It's been a good bit since I played 12. 12 was a college game for me. Also being, I want to say, the third Final Fantasy I actually ever beat. I really like 12. 12 had very good, a very good feel to it, of being a pseudo MMO. Some people didn't like that at the time. Were like, "Oh, the game plays itself." But no, 12 was very nice. Seriously, the game plays itself is the complaint about 12 that legit gets on my nerves more than anything else. I think 12 might have been the best 3D system that they came up with. Maybe a little close after 10. 10, if you just want turn-based, is very good, but if you want a bit more action-oriented, 12, it's the job done. Yeah, I guess that's where we kind of differ a bit there, Be Prisoner. I really actually enjoyed the aimless wandering at times. Once you knew where you were going, it wasn't aimless. You just had to map it out for yourself. But to each his own. Like, everybody's gonna have their own opinions about what makes a game good. Now, Daedalus, the big trick. Oh yeah, Orthos. Let me show you the glory of Orthos in a moment. Orthos was a very good summon for a very long time. But anyway, the main thing about Daedalus here that you want to do is you really want to remove that haste. Do not let Daedalus keep that haste, or he can mess you up pretty quickly. Also, here's my hot take. for a lot of the good that Zodiac Age does, I really hate the remix soundtrack. There was absolutely no need to remix the soundtrack at all. And I feel like they add too much to each song. I don't know if you can switch it in 10 Remastered. I don't actually own Zodiac Age, but I've heard enough of it in this event to just be like, I really hate what they've done with every one of the songs. Good, if you can switch it then, perfectly fine. Like, the remake, the problem with the remix is less prevalent in some songs than others. But like in the generic boss music, you can really hear where like there's like extra notes, like more notes than there were before, and it's like why did you add more notes? Like right there with the trumpets. There's like twice as many notes as there were before. The extremely rude things that Pandemonium here can do is that he has a couple of really rude stats effects they can hit you with. I think he has a front row blind that I may have not actually protected against, so that'll be fun if that comes out. The other really annoying thing that Pandemonium does is this! Perfect defense. Like, these drums were not there in the original. The snare drum. It was just that swelling music, and they added that snare drum for some reason, and it just doesn't do anything for the song. So yeah, if the once Pandemonium goes immune, there's nothing you can do. You just have to eat a couple power spins, and power spins, there you go. That is a move that does something. I think it might be slow. Is what the Astro is for, though. And it takes 3 turns, and then it is vulnerable again. And you can resume punching it. That was interesting. Had a bit of a audio problem there. And that wasn't on me. But yeah, this boss rush isn't particularly rude. It just has a couple nasty curveballs. Hey, Father Wolf. A little bit of coffee right here. Alright, some good burst draws. My my 6-star wasn't so good. Neither was my my healer draw. But what are you gonna do? Can't win them all. Oh, I did bring blind protection. Good on me. I'm a smart boy, you know that? I think ahead. Look towards the future. Alright, so here we have Hauschmal. What made my 6 draw not so good? I did 111 Jet OSB. and going 111 OSB on a 6-star draw, and one that is a weapon that is not widely usable is not so great in my book. Anyway, big things about Hushmal. He can protect himself, he slows, he hastes himself as well, and at one point just becomes immune. So. Now see right there, Master of the Run, that is a fantastic draw. All great moves. How's the game been over the last few months? They have gotten to a nice balance in difficulty where the events are okay. Every now and then there is a stray event boss that is way rough. Like Mateus a couple weeks ago was pretty rough. But all in all, event bosses aren't really that hard. They've just added more challenge stuff outside, like Crystal Tower and Torments, to challenge higher-end people. I still stand by that Yojimbo is not a hard boss. You just need to taunt retaliate. I will die on that hill. Also, hey, the V Prisoner at least lands OSB as a very good thrown weapon for mages. Anywho. Let's just... There you go, plus fire synergy fist. The BSB is the thrown weapon. Okay. Well, synergy fist, that sucks. But it's an OSB fist. So at least look at it that way. It's not a blitzball. It's not usable by only 4 people. But no, yeah, that still does kind of suck. That's still not fantastic. Anywho. Actually, quick thought before we go in here. That's synergy, but you can still get synergy on that in Crystal Tower pretty easily. As long as you bring a monk, like Rafa, let's say there's a 3 Crystal Tower. That's actually still pretty good, all things considered. Anywho. Yeah, the thing I left out the most from the lucky draws, literally, actually of all things, was, what's her face? Lulu's BSB. Because you know what Lulu's BSB is? That's right, baby! Ice boost in armor. Anyway, here, Hushmal. Hushmal's biggest, most threatening thing that he will do over the course of this fight is he has a ton of ways to deal slow to your party. And that's extremely rude. So you definitely want to stack your team towards, what's it called? Slow resist. Sorry, the music is killing me. What is this fucking song? Oh, I'm dying, Squirtle. Anyway, yeah, he starts getting a little crazy in the latter parts when he starts doing like Quakeja and everything like that. We'll see how bad that messes up my party, though. We may actually kill him before he does his forced Quakeja turn. He's also supposed to go immune. We may also just skip that. Let's find out. Let's watch. There's Quakeja. Alright, it didn't really hurt too much. I don't even have Shellgo on. But we did proc slow on a couple people. See, that's the real danger of Quakeja there. Luckily we finished him on that turn. Hashmal's whole thing is that he's not really too fast, that's why he self-hastes. So if you remove that haste, it becomes a way easier fight. Yeah, seriously, right? I don't even use 5-star weapons anymore. Like, at all. Do I have to start just, like, not using synergy anything? To be fair, 12 is always, like, a little easy because there's so much damn synergy stuff you can get. Also, look at all them damn abilities. I mean, 2 months down the line from now, the plus fights will barely be hard for new players. A friend of mine started playing the game, and then like 2 weeks later he was clearing plus fights. Like, that's how short the difficulty curve is nowadays. Mind you, he landed stuff like Tyro USB and not Tyro, Rasmo USB, so he had a pretty good starting hand, but, you know, that's Record Keeper. It's pretty easy to get a good starting hand. Alright, ultimate fights though. King Bomb and the bombs. So, big thing here. King Bomb summons the bombs. Bombs have about 35,000 health. King Bomb has about 20,000, or 200,000. After a couple of turns, King Bomb uses Chain Reaction, which detonates the bombs. King Bomb will then use Cry for Help to get more bombs at the end. If you don't kill King Bomb fast enough when he's under 20%, he uses Self-Destruct to deal a boatload of damage to the whole party. After King Bomb dies, the bombs will use Self-Destruct to deal a boatload of damage to individual people. In the long run, your best bet here is to actually just rush down King Bomb. And maybe try and take out the side bombs, but if the side bombs are up when you take out King Bomb and you have 5 people up, excuse me, as long as you didn't take a bunch of damage, you won't lose a medal for KOs. No, wait, scratch that. You'll lose 1 medal for KOs, which is still passing grade. So, there's a bit of give and take here. They do also start with haste, so you can try and remove that, or just kill the side bombs and remove it off King Bomb. I actually don't know if I brought a Dispel to this, but if I didn't, I should pack one on... Good! I did. I brought on Deleta. I'm a smart boy. Let it be known. Yeah, as Kite says, 12 ends up being an easier realm at times because you can get so much 4-star stuff out of the realm. Like, you can pretty much, if you're running whole melee, you can run a full front row team with 7 reforged weapons. Yeah. what's it called? Pain's BSB does AoE Dispel. Very good for this. Because it also deals water damage. Very weird that one of the best breaks for this fight doesn't come from in-realm. There we go. Save as 3. Okay. Oh, nice. That's actually just the person I wanted to have first turn because that. So that's Ogopogo. That was the first time I actually ever used that summon. Never really found a need for it before this point. We'll just have Furion finish those boys off. Since, thanks to the buff, the Flashing Blade, consecutive uses of Flashing Blade come out faster. Which is a super cool buff. Might just finish this boy before he can call more people out. Nope, there it is. God damn it. Yeah, this has been my experience with testing this fight. Is that just can't do it. Just can't kill this idiot before it all goes bad. Oh well, a win's a win. Now, mystery for the ages. For me. What does the diamond armlet do? Do I care? Do I want to go through all these submissions to find out what the diamond armlet does? Reduces damage from holy attacks, greatly resists petrify. So it's made for our apocalypse fight. Oh my god, my internet. Please stop dying on me. Anywho. Our ultimate double plus is Demon Wall. Demon Wall likes to use physical attacks 3 times over the course of the entire thing. Mobius is at the point where Maya is added. 100%. I've had her for a couple months now. Which is why I keep going, maybe it'll come up. Yeah. Anyway, uses physical attacks 3 times. It's an AoE. Uses attacks infinitely blind on the front row, silence on the back row, can steal, and counters black magic with silence. It will also give itself haste at some point. If it has 9 turns, it then uses Demon Rush and you die. Also, you lose conditions. Even if somehow you survive, you lose your conditions. I don't know, V-Prisoner. It has been driving me crazy, though. I'm going to give them another call tomorrow. Hey, Cosmic Afro. But I am so done with Optimum at this point, because they have said they're coming out multiple times and have fixed a whole fucking lot of nothing at this point. I'm looking for Shout 2, the Shouting. It may be time to purge to Shout. To Shout the second. Shout Omega. Shout Beta. No, I will never call it Battle Cry. It is Shout 2. They know what they did. I don't know what the White Mage's record materia for is. I can't remember off the top of my head. Ah, there we go. I'll take the Lich. Oh, it's heal on attack. I mean, it matters on how many eggs you have. That's not bad. That's not a bad record materia to have. I use it sometimes on dailying, so I can just auto and have a heal going. Okay. Hold up. I see a mistake. So yeah, because dealing with all the silence and blinds, you're gonna want to equip your team accordingly. Make sure you have blind resist, you got silence resist on applicable people. Well, at least one thing, and I'll go on record on this. You know, I've yet to be... Let me just listen for a bit. I mean, they still kind of added some extra notes to it, but you can't really fuck up this song, can you? So that's the command 1 for you boys, you shout boys VSB2 for Rasmus VSB2. It's really good. Its whole gimmick is that you don't build meter when you use it. Like, you can't build meter off the command 1. But who fucking needs meter when you're doing 30k a turn? Like, seriously. Like, oh no, he's hasting. I really don't care. Yeah, that's another good note, is that it's type support. So if you have Rasmo dive, which if you have his BSB2, you should probably dive him. You're getting that nice 10% boost and all those passive boosts on that command 1 because it's type support. Yeah, Father Wolf, that's not a bad roaming warrior idea. I haven't built my teams quite yet for it, but it's either that or wall. I don't think I have a haste dog in realm, so yeah, I'll probably have to do that. Okay, so the thing about Vinuskar is really likes to confuse, petrify, sap, and slow, but only petrifies the front row. So if you're running a back row party, all you gotta worry about is confuse and slow. Slow is definitely the run killer in here. So build slow resist, but also bring affliction break if you have it, to try and prevent those confuse. Aside from that, he can haste himself, but has pretty high speed, and you could ignore the haste if you want to. I'm going to. And Ultimate Sword Dance is the real brutal move here, because it deals 3.5k across the party. Uh-oh. I'll take the free one. Now, the boy here, being like sort of holy based, is weak to dark. As we all know, Reigns is king shit of Dark Mountain. Observant people, catchers of all videos and streams, will notice that this is actually just a modification of my Mateus party. Oh, angry at me. Fran and Tyro, though they are hitting with physical attacks, are far and away not the damage dealers here. If you are not bringing a bunch of slow resists, maybe not as close as I did, but you do want to time your haste auger for after that first sloga comes out. Once you got that squared away, it is all up to you and how the rest of this fight goes down. I'm kind of slowing my roll a tiny bit here in the beginning. Just to get all of my resistance and protections up. And there's Crown. Crown is the rudest move that Vinuskar has, as it is the only magic move it has, deals holy damage, and can confuse. And it uses it a lot. Which is why we brought Affliction Break. We want to cut that chance of it hitting in half. Just stop it from the get-go. If you have an Astra or something like that, definitely a fight to bring it to, as there are plenty of really annoying moves that this boss can do. Yeah, like Larsa. Sorry, that sound keeps happening, and I don't know if that's emulator or my headphones or what at this point. Maybe it just doesn't like the remix music. Alright, but at this point we are pretty revved up. Oh, fuck me, that's not good. There it is again! Fucking God, what is causing that? I'm sorry, did that not target Tyro? Because I'm pretty sure I clicked Tyro. This is going to end very... This is going to end very poorly for me. Holy shit! I mean, I prefaced it with Crown is kind of the problem move. Oh my lord, I'm dying. That weird hit is definitely happening at the same point each time in the song, right? That's not just me. Oh, I think I can do this. It's going to be really close, though. Like, stupidly close. Yeah, that weird audio thing is happening at the same point in the song, so I think it is something in the sound file. I will end you. Good. Yes, hate yourself. Dehumanize yourself and face the bloodshed. Get him, Krill! Fuck him up! Oh, that was dumb. God. But one more. We got one more in there. Hold up. We are having some massive internet problems right now, which I apologize for. I'm going to wait for this to stabilize. Alright, some stabilization. I recommend starting and stopping the stream, because y'all are probably a good 10 seconds behind right now. Anyway, right back to it, baby. That's the wrong party. That's not right. Alright. Time to find another Reigns. Hey, there we go, perfect. Hey, found the Peepus. Eight, 9, 10. Well, we'll see if that popping happens again when we start this fight up. Because if it does, then we know for sure it is just that fucking song. Alright, again. That popping does happen again. It's going to be a little bit after this point. Fucker. I guess it just loaded into RAM incorrectly or something. Because the song is looped at this point. Well, fuck. Spoke too soon. Well, alright, if that's what it is, it should be coming up soon then. Well, we'll just have to see what happens during other fights. I really hope that it isn't an emulator problem, and it's just a problem with that song. Otherwise, I'll be very upset. I mean, the thing is the fact that I've noticed it and nobody else has, so yeah, it's fine. Who knows? I'm not going to try and focus on it anymore because that's not going to fix anything. I mean, this isn't the first time that we've had some audio problems. Sorry, I know I said I wouldn't talk about it. But there was that one fight in the Type 0 event that just had a messed up song file that didn't play. Like, we've seen this before. Without an imperil, this is going to be a little closer, ain't it? Oh, come on. Oh, I'm dying over here. Yeah, certain debuffs have worn off at this point, or maybe even buffs. But luckily, got my honorary good boy right here. Let's finish him off. Just be done with it. Christ. I guess that's the difference that an Imperial makes. You really don't think about that sometimes, but it makes a damn difference, doesn't it? Oh, free. Whew. Oh wait, I already mastered, so that wouldn't have mattered. Sliding into Blood Rains. Is this Hydro? Weak the Holy. You can slow him. Sounds hard. Oh wait, this doesn't need... Yeah, this doesn't need party and stats. It's a triple plus. Okay, let's just blow him up. Oh, God. Quick, you say, maybe multi-hit attacks on Astos, maybe things like, I don't know. Guardbreaker. Guardbringer, sorry, not Breaker. If you mean, when am I doing a banner review? I did it last Saturday. It's on YouTube. It's in the VODs. So I want to point out there was no hiccup in this, so yes, it is just that song is maybe a bit messed up. Possibly when the emulator had to download all the new music, it had a problem. If you want to know, gamer, the video on YouTube has timestamps to each individual banner. Oh, so these dances are actually pretty good. One is a defense res down, one is an attack magic down. The downside is they only last 10 seconds, which is about 2, maybe 3 turns if you want to push it. So you will have to stay on top of it. Oh hey, look who's back. Fucking god damn it. Let's see if I can customize this setup a little bit. Also, I'm sorry so much for the drop frames. Cannot imagine what I've been doing to try and get that fixed. Fucking plagues me every day. That. Let's get an axe on you. Oh, actually, it's platinum dagger on you because then I can just whoop. Yeah, that's fine. is. That's the good shit. And then I'm more worried about physical attacks from this boy and magic. Actually, we're not going to be slamming into the caps, so I should really put magic boosters on them. No, I know. I'm extremely aware. I'm the person who does it every week. Oh, wait. Huh. There we go. Okay. What? Oh, shut up. How am I hitting fucking inventory max again? Oh, I'm dying inside. Wait, that can't be what it is. Oh my god, is it abilities? Oh, I'm dying, Squirtle. These were useful at one point, and I keep telling myself they might be. There we go. Did it. I'll come back to this at another time. Never gonna use Revive. Never gonna use these again, actually, now that I think about it. Be gone. We have moves for this now. Never selling those retaliates. You can't make me sell those. Those retaliates are from doing a boss wrong as a joke. And it worked. Actually, save this. Okay, we'll make this 12 and 11, and then I'll just overwrite them when I get to it again. The first time I had 4 of them, and it was for Adamant Child. Because Adamant Child would frequently remove the party's all their buffs with a physical attack, but it was actually typed physical AoE. So if you had a full team of retaliates, you could just counter every time, and it worked. And it was dumb. I used the full retaliate team for something else a second time, but I could not tell you when. Couldn't tell you when that happened. Anywho. Oh, enemy goes fast. Yes, okay, you do the slogan first. That's what I figured. Means you're gonna haste next turn, which means that's gonna hurt. It should be golden though. He's gonna get 1 or 2 extra turns off that I wouldn't want him to have, but that's about it. You weren't built for that, were you, boy? Wait, what? No, you jerk. I forgot to put slow resist on everyone. That's where I fucked up. I'll live though. The team is strong. Yeah, no, I think I extremely pushed him to the next phase. Uh-oh! Boss is angry. Rip and piss. That was dumb. That guy has way too little health. It's kind of funny, actually. I'm gonna do the jump start real fast. Wait, there's no jump start? What the? What? Huh. But not even like a returning jump start? That's really rude. Oh well. Anyway. Old boss is Hydra. Yeah, I'm probably gonna show off Moat Dungeon real fast. Blow that one up. Whoops, went too far. Alright, time for everybody's favorite move. Let's find the reins. Man, I fought Vinuskar too many times. More than this, twice. Again, just throwing this out there, if you haven't yet, stop and start the stream. Just pause and restart, because I've dropped many frames at this point, and most people are very, very behind. Probably. Did I ever center this vertically? No, speak of the devil. Just dropped a couple more. Now, this boss, everything is executed correctly, should be over fairly quickly. The scary thing is that the boss does deal a lot of pretty potent damage. Since the first time we fought this boss, Corellia has gotten her 99 materia, or her Memory Crystal 3, which does actually allow us to equip the Start with Sentinel record materia. Extremely useful for, well, exactly as it sounds, starting to fight with Sentinel. That just means you can draw all the attacks in pretty handily. And just, all in all, not give a shit. So it was going down there with like the Sonic Fangs and everything. Oh, the Echo record materia is fantastic. It's what Ash has on right now. It's a very nice 15% magic increase with relatively no downside at all. Oh no, you're blinded. The only time it's a downside is when I forget it exists. Alright, both of our mages are entering go fast mode. Ash is still revving up a little bit. There's a countdown. Waste a turn on the boss's behalf, if you ask me. Now, there is a condition to hit the boss with a fire move. So, while we're using rings for the majority of our damage, we do have to remember to hit that fire move at one point or another. Darkra, of course, being one of, if it wasn't obvious just from the damage numbers, one of the most threatening moves that the boss can do. It's very potent, and it hits across the entire party. Oh! Right there at the end. Lost one person. Dark Resist is alright. Fireball is actually a pretty scary move too. Also want to point out, no hiccups that time. Yes, it's the new downloaded songs. We haven't had hiccups since I stopped doing that fight. So, I'm convinced it was the music download. Ash had 128 HP left. Yep, that sounds like one of my runs. Alright, y'all. Multiplayer. Boss here is weak to fire. So bring whatever you have that will burn somebody down real good. What's our new stamp? Is it the gimme presents? I will, of course, be your defensive barrier in the background. And I'll grab something good for, 12. Something funny. Now, again, later in the week, stream missed a lot of the early instances of this. So, good chance we won't have enough people to fill both fights. So, don't feel too bad in doubling up. It's just a thing that probably have to happen. Sorry about that. That's a new face. I'll remember a Yulon. Alright, I'm gonna give it a minute from here. Oh. Well, hello, Master of the Run. When's Cagnazzo? I did a video of it. Cagnazzo is just a goofy fight that most people could probably do solo. Alright, well, we'll know for sure if we get that hiccup right here, then it's 100% the new remixed song. Oh no! Quinn Master of the Run, no! Oh, that might actually be on me this time. I'm having so many connection problems. Still pretty good though. Man, I wish multiplayer was like way more fucking stable. It's really upsetting. It's like, hey, let's just, you know, let's all come together and just be goofy, whatever, who cares? And then like half the time people don't, they can't connect because the multiplayer is super unstable. It's like, it's fun for nobody. Well, maybe not at all, but like, yeah, like, I don't know. It just sucks. It sucks so much. Sorry, I super smacked my mic there. Like, I wish there was a way to make it more stable in any way. Rude as heck. Yeah. Yeah, it's Gal. Is there a problem with Gal? Gal was a good boy. On. Master run. Yeah, okay. Whoa. Animals return. Well, the reason that the boss is so low on the screen is because it eventually moves up. It moves up here. Well, you can't see because I don't have mouse cursor capture on, but it moves to the top part of the screen eventually. I appreciate the effort in animations. Final Fantasy 14, everyone. See, and now it's up here. Yeah, alright, this song is just fucked up. Great. Furion, save us. All right. Well, there is one last thing to show off, and I mentioned this before. We got moat dungeons. Moat dungeons that are easy. Has Gal become good? No. Nope. Sorry. Gal's still bad. Gonna grab this image right here. So, the boss is Tomberry King. The moat dungeons are way simpler than they were last time. Pretty simple bosses. They all have a 200% weakness, and that's about it. For instance, this guy has high resistance. He has an attack that steadily doubles in damage each time he uses it. and an AoE attack that it does like moderate damage, and that's about it. That's really it. If you bring like your Earth Magicite team, if it's not magic based, you should be pretty solid for taking him down. And even if it's not, even if you don't have one that isn't magic based, you can build a pretty comparable team, even without having anything physical, like burst-wise. See if I have Moat already as a thing. Magma. Mawagam. AKA man with a machine gun. Mawagam. Every time I see that, it makes me laugh. The fuck that image did I just save? There it is. Sometimes I gotta make those myself. I'll be trying to get these up as I do videos with them, well, up, because these rotate every 2 days. I'll just have to be marking off which ones I'm able to catch on video. And I'm not doing these minimalistic like I do the other stuff, mainly because these are built to be blown up. It's a jump start, so I treat it as a jump start. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta burn a potion first. Also, you know, you get your nice little dungeon timer. There we go. I fucked this up, but we'll be fine. Shoulda did it. Shoulda did the roaming warrior on Guy. I'll lose a tiny bit of damage, but it'll be fine. I'm pretty sure I'm going to cap out anyway. Chains are so much fun. Oh, also, I think I mentioned it before, but just to say it again, these bosses all do start out 200% weak. So, you can imperil. Like, I brought that imperil because it's actually one of my more damaging moves. But there's no real point to. You're not going to imperil them any further than they already are. The junk moves that this guy does can be pretty damaging unless you break him, and then they don't do too much. Ooh, baby, a triple. Yeah, so its sharp is the nastiest thing that it does. It just steadily increases in damage each time. And because he has stuff like counter junk and what have you, I really suggest, you know, debuffing the boss so it doesn't get out of hand real fast. There you go. And there's a nice little, if you get under 30 seconds, you get 4 more motes. Yeah, some people are trying to treat these extremely like Magicite, and they're not. These aren't Magicite. These are not Magicite. They are jump starts. These are normal fights. Like, treat them as such. They are not break resistant, or as break resistant as Magicites. Like, lower their fucking damage. Like, all he does is physical attacks. It's super easy to lower his damage. Don't not bring breaks. They are not hard to sub 30. I mean, mind you, in 2 pools, my earth damage got really crazy, but they are not that hard to sub 30. These are not Magicites. I will say it 1,000 times. But for now, let's look at some banners. This thing, hold up. Is it just going to pop up every fucking time? Let me just see this again real quick. Real quick. I need this for me. Okay. Swear I've procced that multiple times, but whatever. Anyway. The first banner. Imperium's Edict. It's 10 lightning, magic, non-elemental to one target, and temporarily infuse you with the power of lightning. Raise the user's magic 30% and resistance 30%. Cause the user's black magic abilities to trigger lightning sigil, dealing 2 to 6, mattering on how honed the ability is. This is actually really, really strong. But there is a factor of like choose your poison here, because you'll have to hone something, probably chain lightning, train Thundaga, up super high, or use like a 4-star ability just to trigger that chase. But you're better off, like, I don't know, having a rank 4 than a rank 5 Thundaga, and just getting one less chain. All that said, no, this is good. I like it. The more passive burst mode or EX mode USBs are always, I always really like those. As long as they're EX mode, makes sense. It does not work with Witch because it's black magic. You're right. Sorry, I'm just watching my stupid thing over on the side. Also, let's give me a moment here. Whoa! Too big. There we go. Just get the right event up there, you know? Okay. Makara. Deal 10 fire, physical, non-elemental to one target. Reduce the delay of the user's actions by one turn, temporarily infused with fire. And cause Machina's abilities to reduce the delay of the user's actions. Now, we got that fire snipe ability just now, which is a multi-hit fire move. It's really good, because lightning snipe was always pretty good. And if you consider the fact that Balthier can steal power, and your roaming warriors say Onion Knight or Riku USB, you're giving him a good 80% power boost, or more so, because it's something like, with the way that boosts are calculated, it would be a 1.5 times 1.3. And does this give him an attack boost furthermore? No. Okay. So it's actually like a 1.95 boost. So, really, really nice with a multi-hit move like Fire Snipe, especially if you're against something that is weak to fire. Cruel's Azure. A returning move, but a good one. It's 10 physical, random targets, lower their attack and resistance. Breakdown level. Give an attack boost and resistance boost to the caster, and enter Sky Pirate mode, which increases the thief damage and removes the delay from thief moves. Cruel's Azure may be one of the better USBs in the game. Extremely strong, but it does require you to have a lot of hones on thieves' moves. It was really, really good. Also, yeah, if Father Wolf is talking about, I saw your preview, your festival preview stuff. Oh boy, that was a lot of effort for you, Prisoner, and definitely, like, I love Artkeeper, and I'll put effort into these streams, but I cannot stomach that much effort. That was crazy. You put a lot of information on screen at once. But yeah, Cruel's Azure is definitely one of the better USBs out there, especially for thieves. Probably the best thief USB. Did I skip anything there? No, okay. Penelo's Doom Race. Resurrection. Restore a large amount of HP, grant them Last Stand, Haste, Burst Mode. Command 1 is a single target heal with a major regen attached, not instant cast. Command 2 is weak Medica. No, this is pretty solid as far as White Mage VSBs go. The heal's nice, the Last Stand is perfect. It has a single target on it, not instant cast, so it's a little weaker, but still pretty good, and the Medica is nice. So yeah, no, that's good. Spark of Change. Deal 8 physical fire, non-elemental, to random targets, Imperil Fire, Grant Burst Mode. Woo. If the user has Burst Mode, deal 4 range physical fire, non-elemental to one target, deal more damage each time the user has Oil Bomb up to 3 levels, and Command 1 is Oil Bomb, 2 range physical, and small chance to lower fire resistance. So what they want you to do here is activate burst mode, command 1 3 times, and then command 2. Yeah, no, if you're looking to deal fire damage, this is really solid, all in all. Oh, okay, I'm hearing that the modifier on Flame Ignition actually sucks. So the only thing this is good for is doing Imperials, which is why Burning Snipe is so good for Balthier. Okay, solid. That makes us a little weaker, but it does Imperil, which is very nice. And if you combo this with his USB, just build up 2 bars and then go crazy, a lot of potential there. Ah, Life Crystal. Life Crystal is an extremely solid Medica because it does Astra, which, what more do you need? It's Medica and Astra on somebody who can Wrath. That's the really important thing that some people may overlook on this. You can Wrath up to that Astra very quickly on Larsa, and on top of that, it has a Medica and instant single target on its commands, so just very solid in that regard as well. The only problem with Larsa as a healer actually comes... Is it on the second banner? I believe his dual cast is a... No! His dual cast is from Dive. So yes, no problem there. Whitefall is a haste Aga with attack and defense 30% boost. On top of that, the commands are kind of a weird mix, but still very strong. Command 1 is a 4-hit lightning ice to 1 target that deals more damage if slightly weak or vulnerable. Command 2 is 4 hits to 1 target, no element, non-elemental, and gives a Medica to an ally. This can really keep you going in some really rough fights. And it's just kind of really nice overall. The entrance is really strong. And it allows him to deal damage and heal at the same time. If you have a physical team, this is a great addition to it if you run physical a lot. And just really nice overall. Like, especially for Crystal Tower when you need, like, a lot of different teams going. Fucking your Boost Aga and Haste Aga on the same character is something that I would die for and actually have in Shout. But still, the defense up on this is also really nice because it synergizes, like, you have a Monk and a Thief on the team, and yeah, they go. Wait, hold up. Is there a typo there? No. Okay. Just had to double check that. Fallen Pride. Ash starts in Lightning. Really solid for Chain Thundaga, Valley Garmanda. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in black, but I guess she also has the Witch abilities if you really want to go that far. On the reverse side of that, it synergizes with all of her breaks, every single one of them. Just really good in that regard. So, very nice. Without a break, it just gets better the more breaks you have. Ah, this is what I was thinking of. Penelo's the dual cast for White Magic is Penelo's record materia, which is always kind of a deal breaker. It really hurts because that means you need to rely on luck to fully maximize your healing. But I think she gets a really good record dive thing as well, like dealing with dances, so that's okay. But still, if you want to run her as a White Mage, you're probably going to want to pull that. That said, if you pull this and have nothing else for Penelo, hey, having another dual casting White Mage is super solid. Small chance for Machinist abilities to trigger twice for Balthier. Yeah, no, this is alright. Especially with the buff that Machinist just got in this event. What with having lots of gun moves now, being able to dual cast them on chance is really, really good. I just wish that Rapid Shot was any better. I really like Rapid Shot. It's such a dumb move, but the multipliers on it suck. That said, synergizes great with Machinist abilities in general, and is just better if you have any of his DSBs. Diamond Shield for Rex. It's a multi-hit physical with a Medica attached to it. These are always really nice. Just because, like, I'll always say having a Medica attached to not a healer is a super strong move because it lets you do healing without having to stop, you know, your individual healing. So, just a really good move. Inferno, I believe, is no, it's another... No, yeah, it's an Infire. It's 5-hit AoE Infire. This used to suck. This used to suck a lot. This is way better now. Now that there is a Machinist fire move, this is a bit stronger than it was before. All in all, this banner is pretty strong. It's a shame that it came around during Fest. That's its biggest weakness, I think. But even aside from that, like, a lot of the stuff on here is strong outside of Fest. Like aside from Fest, like, it's hard to say pool on this, but maybe it's better for newer players, you know? Since Fest is so hyper focused on elemental stuff, just some general good stuff like this banner is really good. Yeah, it's a good way to put it. Fest is too focused on damage, whereas this has like a lot of passive buffs and things like that. So this could be good for newer players, but older players are going to want to head to Fest. I got nothing on this. No, wait. No, I got one thing. No! I jinxed myself. Ha 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 ha. Avoided it. The move. Banner 2. God, I do kind of like the new theme music for Banner. It's really good. The fuck is this? Is this an Ultra? This is an Ultra. Alright. Deal 10 range physical Holy Fire to one target temporarily infused with Holy Light. Raise defense a large amount. And temporarily increase the damage of night moves up a moderate amount. Hey! Do you like Guardbringer? This is more or less the Warrior of Light's USB, except without the Sentinel attached to it. Have I gotten 4 X swords yet to combine? I might have. I can't recall. I stopped keeping track. But yeah, this is Warrior of Light's USB without the draw fire. It's just a really nice way to set up for Guardbringer, and eventually Earthbringer, I think is what it's called. But obviously this gives you the Unholy, so you want to use it with Guardbringer. And just really good. It's just pretty solid. It's weird that it's a hammer, but aside from that, it's solid. Oh, give me a moment. Okay, I'm good. Hermes suit. Dance of Rapture. We've seen this one before. But it is an instant heal, 2k HP shield, and physical blink. Very, very, very nice. Pretty much just a physical version of Benediction, but it's just super good. You can bring Penelo as a debuffer instead of your main healer, and just have this in your pocket to go out. It's very solid in that regard. And even if you actually do just run Pinella as a healer, having an instant Medica is very strong. And then gives you an HP shield, and then protects you from an attack down the line. Like, it's really good. Ruin Unflinching, I think, is also returning. Deal 10 physical dark, non-elemental to one target. Reduce the delay of the user's actions for 1 turn. Infuse with dark. Raise attack defense 30%. Cause dark actions attacks to reduce the delay of the user's next action. Right. So it's lightning USB, but for dark. I have seen this in action against things that aren't weak to dark, and have seen it do a ridiculous amount of damage to the nth degree. It's actually really strong. With the recent buff to Crimson and Sanguine Cross, it's even stronger than before. Just a sec. And just overall kind of makes running Gabranth as a Dark Knight kind of worth it. There's really not much more to say to that. It's just really solid. Arc Blast. Everybody hoots and hollers about Arc Blast for good reason. Instant 5. Magic defense down. Grant burst mode. Command 1 is a magic down. Command 2 is a defense down. Both with reduced casting time. And yeah, this on, I want to say Ramza, but this on Vaughn is a very good way to lower the offensive capabilities of anything that deals magic damage if it's vulnerable to breaks real quickly, real fast. And not to mention that, like, it's kind of like inconspicuous here, but this burst actually deals a ton of damage on entry as well. It's a very, very strong burst. This comboed with his USB, and pretty much like anything that is a dual break on Vaughn, none of them overlap. I think his USB is attack resistance, this is magic defense, and his super is attack defense. So like, it's all over the place. And also, yeah, V Prisoner points out, magic defense down is a very rare break. So, Holy Lance, aside from being holy boosting, which is always really good, Shining Ray is 6 hits, infuse holy, enter burst mode. Command 2 gives him 2 hits AoE and retaliate. Command 1 is 4 hits, 5 if it's weak or vulnerable. So this sets him up to be a taunt Retta, but nothing in the actual burst is right. Nothing in the actual burst itself gives taunt, so you do have to slot in Divine Cross. And I specify Divine Cross because this isn't in Holy, and you would want to, go that way. I would say your ability slots for this would be Divine Cross and Guardbringer to play off the Divine Cross. Also, Demon Trigger in the chat points out a good thing. Command 1 only deals holy damage. There's no non-elemental on that. So, if something resists or absorbs holy, you're not in a good place. Nightbringer. Innocence. 8 ranged, physical dark, non-elemental, imperial dark. Command 2 is a single hit Drain Blade. Command 1 is a 4 hit with just reduced delay before casting. If you combo this with his USB, it goes off real good. But even alone, that Command 1 deals pretty decent damage, and Command 2 is a very good way to sink the costs of using Sanguine Cross or Crimson Cross. So, all in all, it's a really good burst for a Dark user, for a Dark Knight. And the sword itself is a Dark booster outside of Realm, which that's hard to find on physical weapons. I find that magic weapons are a dime a dozen with that, but physical weapons are really hard to come by. Ah, Dusk's Decree. Everybody loves it. For good reason. I think I've said that multiple times, this banner review alone. It's 8 magic lightning to 1 target, burst mode, and infuse lightning. Command 2 is a 2-hit AoE. Command 1 is a 4-hit single target that heals percentage on the caster. It's a very good way for Ash to deal lightning damage and keep herself up, which is not a thing you see too often in mage breaks. You don't really see ways for the mage to keep themselves alive, aside from ones that's their gimmick, such as Golbez and what have you. I think the only one I can think of off the top of my head that does any... There's only 2 other ones I can think of off the top of my head that do any sort of healing, and that's Rafa, and that's healing other people, and Vayne, who heals himself, but that one's also like kind of a weird thing because it could also be physical if you want to make it. Yeah, and Ash is just a really solid character, being like the pseudo main character. She just has like really high stack stats. So this is again a really good burst. I feel like I'm sounding like a broken record, but we're really getting to the point in the game where they don't make bad relics. Hey, do you want a knight that just starts off holy and like also has a boost to holy on it? Fucking why not? Solid on its own. Even better, like I think that's like the other tagline for some of these. This is solid on its own and even better if you have his breaks. Ooh, okay. Here we finally have a different one, and also extremely solid. Just 100%. Increase the duration of stat debuffs generated by the user, and related effects, a small amount applies to stat debuffs and their effects. I believe I mentioned Golbez for healing, but anyway. Alright, so I adore supports that get this, because extending stat debuff timing is one of the harder aspects in Record Keeper. Now, Vaughn is only support 4, but Vaughn has so many things attached to him that are stat downs that this is fantastic. This is really good across the board. I mean, this also applies to stuff like Steel Power and Mug Bloodlust. So that's really strong in those areas too. And in the fact that his legend dives are what's it called? More damage based off of how many breaks you have. Being able to extend his own breaks to synergize with that is fantastic. And even if you don't have any breaks on him, even if you don't legend dive him, even if you don't have thief modes, he still has support 4 and is a very good backup supporter to whoever your main full breakdown support is. Barbet. Start in Dark. Again, Dark moves have slowly gotten better. This is pretty good on its own. And then all of his breaks deal such absurd damage that being able to just start off in Dark and just go into those is even better. Yeah, there's very, very good synergy here. So I don't want to discount this one because a physical blink is always fantastic. It's always really good. It just doesn't do much aside from that, and it doesn't even come out instantly like some other ones. That said, it's still a physical blink. It's still a fucking physical blink. And it's still a physical blink on not a healer, on not a support. So they can still keep doing their job while you get this physical blink out. especially on somebody like Bosch, who is dealing holy damage, and how often holy is a weakness. This ain't too hard to pull off, and the move itself is non-elemental, so even if something is resistant to holy, you could probably run some physical stuff on you can run some non-elemental stuff if you needed to, and this doesn't suffer from that. Nah, just another way to endark your bronze. Also a helmet that boosts dark. So, very good in both those regards. Just pretty average. It's not going to make or break your team, but the in dark from it will probably help do the deed when you get down to it. So the supers are nothing to write home about, but the USBs are all pretty great, and all the bursts are pretty good too. I like all the legend materia, and again, SSBs or whatever. Again, it's a strong banner. It's a shame it's at the same time as Fest, but I think for newer players, they might look into pulling on this instead of Fest, because there's just more helpful stuff on here. Multiple breaks, and fucking Hermes suit again is a very, very strong medica. I want to be a cowboy. Alright. And then, what I have saved for y'all, my Christmas gift to you, it's this 100 gem. No, I haven't put on this banner yet. I'll probably be doing a, an 11 pull, no matter what. On all of these banners, all the festival banners, I have like 1 or 2 items. In this scenario, I have, yeah, Dance of Carnage, I have Tomorrow's Promise, and that it. I have those 2 things. So, here goes something. Oh no, connection, don't happen now. Oh, well, no dupe. Hey! What if we just let it ride out? What if I just don't click it? It's like, you know, the slow roll up to it. Like, let's see what happens here. I've already won in my book. I did not get a dupe. Is that the chain? Fuck yeah, it is! Hell yeah! I have the power of a god! Nice! My fire team is strongly leans toward physical nowadays. So this actually kind of owns. Also, I got the hat again. I want to see what the stats on that are like once you get that all. Man, but I have 4 of the wind stuff, Sans Cloud USB, on the banner. But you need water. That's really rough. Yeah. Oh boy. Like, that's why I pulled on the 10 banner that was all water, pretty much. Because I was like, this is a better water banner. Four dupes is really high. It also matters on how much mithril you have, honestly. If you have a ton of mithril, like, fuck it, why not? Oh fuck, I didn't upgrade these yet. So yeah, this was my burst. This was my burst. I got Lulu's robes and Deuce's outfit. So a nice ice booster, and does this do anything else? No. It's just good armor. But a very, very nice entrance. Alright, but I think that's about it. Time for me to shove off after I cash in my Sid missions. Gotta do this bull crap still. Also this. Alright, so a little late, but that was it for the FF12 event. Up next is 6, but that's not going to be for a week or two. It's delayed a bit because of the festival stuff. So in between, we'll be getting stuff like the Protect the Esper event and the Rebirth dungeons. So look forward to that, and I'll see you next time.